give it a second for a couple of people in order to get in here. Very, very interesting change of events have happened. I wish that would stop notifying me. He's going to be hammering probably for another 5 minutes. He has a lot to say tonight. But there's been a serious change. I just got an email. God bless, dude. Okay, good. All right, so, come on. Judge shit it. Yeah, I know. The judge's going to shit his pants. That's somebody talking to me, like I said. But anyway, God bless. Where do I even start? I don't know if you can hear me okay. Here, let's do those. I know, dude. Stop it, please. I don't know if you're tuned into my... I'm glad you're excited for me, thank you, but I don't know if you're tuned in to realize you're interrupting everything. Told you I was going on the air. Don't worry about it. All right, so maybe a little history is appropriate here. A gentleman by the name of Steve Romanek. He's very well known in the UFO circles. He's a speaker. Yeah. Okay, it's a good point. Stop it. I don't care about the TRO. That has nothing to do with here. You want to sit and listen? Master of the... No. We're not going to go to demon spirits and shit like that. We don't have to. Okay. Stop it. Not allowed. Somebody's spamming me. I told them, about what's going on. They're spamming me. Just one text after a fucking another. Okay. Oh my God, it's so terrific. Oh my God, they're gonna shit their pants. Oh my God, this. Oh my God, I know that. And there's another one. They look me up in the data. It's in text. We talk too much. He's just really overly excited. Anyway, God bless. Doesn't have that fucking option. Time to man the fuck up. Yeah. Well, I guess I should have read a couple of them. Kick me the fuck out. No, I'm not doing that either. Anyway, yeah, I got someone texting the hell out of me. So basically what's going on here is Stan Romanek. He is, like I said, part of the UFO community, and of course Robert Morningstar's interviewed him. Several people have interviewed him. I have not had a chance to interview him, but they had actually taken his computer, and it is time-stamped that one of the detectives actually put porn on his computer after they had taken it and then tried to charge him with porn. This is already well established. Hello, Flubber. Thank you for joining, dude. Is the voice okay? Tommy says Heidi. Is the volume okay? I think you're the... I didn't get a chance to see it. Anyway, like I said, a few people are happy. Now that's... Now I've got 2 people texting me. All right, so Flubber says hello. Anyway, after setting him up, this is well known and still ongoing. You can go over to Tracy. You can go over to Tracy Lynn and find it on her investigation of the whole matter. They've got the prosecutor by the balls, and then 2 other incidences. We had a prosecutor in Larimer County, not prosecutor, but Larimer County Attorney's Office. One of the attorneys there just got hit with a huge sanction in February for not producing discovery, trying to actually hide the elements in discovery. And the unfortunate part of it is the attorney's office links back over to the sheriff's department. The sheriff's department directly links back to the second incident, whereas the sheriff's department had violated the attorney-client privilege and recorded the recalls and then forwarded that to the prosecutor's office. So there's a lot of ethics problems going on right now. And in my case, I have 5 different prosecutors coming to court without having even read the record. 5 different prosecutors. Now, you cannot sue the prosecutor, you can't sue the judge. However, you can go after their ethics violations, especially when they put it directly into the record. So, I won't be suing them. I will be showing the record to the advisory committee. Oh, cool. Thank you for watching, skater friends. But basically what they've done is... Yeah, I know. I tried to get rid of it. Hold on.
Right-click on his name and then hit...
Okay, I don't know if that interrupted it, but... I'm... Oh. Okay. You don't have to, but okay. Anyway. Where the hell was I? So, we have these violations. Those are different, aren't they? Can you tell, Tommy, that those hot dogs are different?
Wait a second.
I said you can tell if the hot dogs are different. Are they good? Okay. Anyway, yeah, we got a bunch of national hot dogs, which are actually a little bit like gourmet hot dogs, a little bit more expensive. God bless, dude. Stop, please. He's watching the show. Somebody's watching the show out there. Well, maybe he stopped. I don't know. God bless. Dude. The only thing I can do is block and report spam. That's not what it is. Wrong timing. God bless. Everything's going off. And here comes another one. Anyway, before I lose all my battery now, the prosecutor was contacted by... The prosecutor was contacted by my public defender. Now, this is something that apparently has not happened until today. And what they're going to be doing, and they said, well, we can't tell you right away, but what it looks like is what we're going to do is drop the charges down to a Class 2 misdemeanor, meaning that there is no competency hearings or anything like that. They can't ask that for a Class 2. And I wrote my public defender back, reminding her of the ethical violations that they wanted to say ethics was all part of this. Well, okay, they opened the door for me to have an ethical violation or a conversation about ethics in front of the judge. So now they are facing federal injunction, and that's autonomous, I guess you would say. And it's fully justified. There's everything there. The evidence going into the Fed, the evidence going to the review board. They can't argue it. It's already in the record. There's nothing they can do about it. And the appearance of it sucks like hell. Okay. So after the conversation with the public defender's office, it may be within the realm by the time they actually read the record tomorrow, in order to go ahead and drop the charges completely against me. Because I mean, they've broken ethics all the way through here. It's called diligence. They have no due diligence, showing up 3, 4 times, 5 times to court without ever having reviewed the record in order to sit there and appear in court. So much for that. There's no way of backing out of it because they admitted to it. Nothing I can do about that. Okay? So what is the worst that is going to happen is that the competency hearing just shuts down. And now this goes back to Judge Lynch, which now he has to face. Even in a lesser charge, they're still going to have to give me a charging document, which they can't do. Sorry, Judge Lynch. I'm not the one sitting here playing games. I'm not the one, make-believing anything. All right? I am the one that's just simply showing you the record they made. Not me. They made the record. So, we'll see. But you see, as a judge and a lawyer himself, there's some ethical things that we can question about that too. So, this just might get turned around, because the one thing that they did realize from the call today is if they take any type of corrective measure, that it destroys my claims in federal court, because that was just a matter of time and bureaucracy had to take place. That's it. And they have that excuse. They can use it. But past tomorrow, they will no longer be able to use that. So tomorrow's going to be a very interesting day for everybody. Now, with all the interruptions and everything, I'm going to go ahead and jump off. I don't have any battery, but that's what's expected. They are either going to lower the charges, but the competency hearings, no more. Okay? We can file a motion to dismiss within this one based on the Sixth Amendment, which my public defender is ready to do, but that really screws them over, especially if I win that motion when I go back to federal court. Because, again, it's a confession of due diligence and ethics. All right, well, y'all have a good one. May God be with you, folks.